Hey everyone, this is Derrick Broze of the Conscious Resistance Network, and I have an exciting announcement to share with you guys. I'm in the process of writing and producing my next documentary project. It's called The Pyramid of Power, and it's going to be a 10-part documentary series that looks at the individuals and the institutions that try to control and influence our lives. For those of you who have seen my previous work, you know that I've done documentaries like The Modern Surveillance State, looking at surveillance. I've also looked at the story of Jeffrey Epstein with my documentary Bringing Down Jeffrey Epstein. We also talked about child trafficking with my documentary Who Will Find with the Finder's Hide, and most recently, the 5G Trojan Horse, looking at the effects of 5G technology, surveillance, and the coming technocracy. Now with this new documentary, I'm going to be showing you how all these pieces come together to form what I'm calling the Pyramid of Power. And I know some of you might be thinking that this type of documentary has already been done, there's already enough pieces that tell us about the problems, and I agree with you. So this documentary is not only going to tell you the history and the role that these institutions play, but we're going to focus on the solutions, what you can do at home, and how we can change the direction of our world, especially at this important time with upcoming elections, coronavirus, and so much happening here in 2020. So I'm just going to give you a quick preview of the chapters that we're going to be doing in this documentary. First, of course, we're going to be talking about solutions and how the belief in authority plays a role in all of this. The big education system, the state-run education system. We're going to talk about the establishment media. We're going to talk about big technology and how they're censoring and controlling the truth on the internet. We'll talk about big pharma and the role that they play in our health. We'll talk about the oil oligarchy, the energy companies, big agriculture companies, biotech, and that whole complex. We'll also be talking about the banking cartel. We'll be covering the prison industrial complex and the school to prison pipeline. We'll talk about the nonprofit industrial complex and philanthropy and how they use that to shape our world. We'll talk about the military industrial complex, the state, the corporations, and the coming technocracy. Finally, we'll talk about the predator class and how the belief in authority allows all of this control to happen. And again, as I said, we'll focus on solutions for how we can overcome these problems. So if you want to help me make this documentary, please consider contributing to our crowdfunding campaign, which has just launched today. And look, I understand right now with everything going on, a lot of us do not have extra money. So I completely understand that if you can even just share this crowdfunding campaign, that will help so much. All of my documentaries have been completely user-funded by you guys, and I would love to do the same thing with this next 10-part documentary series. It's a really important time. In this documentary, we're going to try to get it out before the election so we can wake up as many people as possible and again provide solutions for how we move forward. Now, check out the trailer for the Pyramid of Power. Till next time, remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free. Peace.
Public policy could itself become the captive of a scientific, technological elite.
The world of 2020 is rife with chaos. The people are overwhelmed with fears of pandemics, frustrations with institutional racism, the blunt reality of police violence, and calls for revolution. These calls grow louder with every day that passes, and with every new act of violence, the people grow impatient. It is at this vital juncture that we must question the narratives being fed to us. If one examines the current paradigm, armed with critical thinking, an understanding of historical geopolitics, and a healthy skepticism of power, media, and other official authorities, they may walk away with a deeper understanding of our predicament. Are we allowing the chaos to divide, confuse, and control us? Is there more to the equation than we are being shown on the television and social media? Are the presidents, prime ministers, kings, and queens the true source of our ills? Or are these figureheads merely symbols meant to distract us from those who truly benefit from a great reset of our world? The Conscious Resistance Network presents a brand new documentary series which will expose the various systems and individuals which hold the true power. We aim to expose those who have laid the foundation and continue to build the Pyramid of Power. Coming soon from the Conscious Resistance Network.